everyone, welcome back. Lou's Pet Shop here. Donnie with you tonight. Anthony is the camera guy behind the camera. We're checking out some stingrays today. Check these guys out. This is Kirby and Roomba, and Kirby and Roomba are freshwater stingrays. These guys are Matoro Leopoldi hybrids. And they're pups. They're still considered pups. They're gonna get a lot bigger. These guys are gonna get the size of a garbage can lid. Do you guys, what do you think of stingrays? Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? Dad, is it alright if they're here in the video with us? Alright, sweet. So you guys, we're gonna feed them. Do you guys wanna watch a feeding? Alright. So Kirby and Roomba, they're naturally from the Amazon River. They live on the riverbed, and these guys are related to sharks. Chondrichthia, I think, is the Latin name for their family of sharks and rays. Now these guys actually are really cool because they have a lateral line in the center of their body, and they can sense electrical impulses in the sand. So we've got some shrimp. You can imagine these guys hanging out in the Amazonian River, and they're hanging out and they're checking out all of the electrical pulses of the shrimp and the fish that are hiding underneath the sand. That's their favorite food. So let's check them out. Look at that. Oh, there's one pressed right up against the glass. Look at, he knows. They have great eyesight too, and I think he knows that it's feeding time. That's his mouth, and you can see his filtered little vents here, and those actually will kick up the sand when he's moving around. So you guys check this out. Let's watch it. It's a little bright. Let's flip this open here, and let's do some feeding. So you guys, we've got some hungry fish in here too. You guys want to hold on to this for a second? All right, thank you. All right. Do you guys mind being on YouTube? Maybe you can be on our YouTube channel next week? Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. You guys, we're gonna feed them some shrimp. This is some little popcorn shrimp, some krill. We'll see if anyone's hungry. And we'll just start with a couple pieces. We'll start with some appetizers. And let's see what happens. Now when they sense the food, you'll see they turn into a suction cup, and they just protect the food underneath their body, and that's so no other predators can get to it. They know that there's some hungry fish. You see Greg over there? Greg is our jaguar cichlid, and he's hungry too. So the stingrays know that, hey, when they find a piece, they're gonna be like, hey, this is my piece. Greg, stay away. So let's see if Greg will have a piece too. All right. You guys want to try some? No, you don't want to eat this. It's not fully cooked. So you guys, so here we go. We're just checking out. Oh, let's see if Greg's gonna get a piece. He's gonna go for a piece. All right, you guys, what I'm gonna do is just dump these guys right in, and they can have a little feast. Now, Matoro and Leopoldi stingrays would naturally inhabit the same area in the Amazon River, but guess what? They actually were captive bred by Lou's son, Joe, which actually he still is really deeply entrenched into the aquarium hobby, and he actually bred these guys for us. Now, they're waiting. These are in the waiting game because they have to make all their way all the way to the front of the store. You guys want to follow me? Let's check it out. So we're working on this stingray pond, and we're getting there. Thanks, girls. Thanks for helping out. Appreciate you guys. You guys can follow us and watch if you want. So here we go. We're gonna look at our stingray pond. And sorry, guys. So now this is a work in progress, like we're talking about in the previous videos. But today we're gonna work on this pre-filter box. So as the water fills up, it's gotta make its way down into the filter. And the filter box is down below. It's down here. This is a 150-gallon filter box. It's kind of gross right now, but that's where the water will be siphoned down from the top. So what we're gonna do, jump right in. And so obviously these are pieces of acrylic that have not had the vents drilled in yet, and we're gonna do that tonight. We're gonna start drilling these vents in. So here at Lou's Pet Shop, if you haven't noticed, we do a lot of DIY projects. This is our big DIY. So we've built a lot of aquariums, a lot of bioactive and all kinds of cool stuff. This is one of the biggest DIY projects that we've tackled. So let's head outside, and hopefully in our next video, maybe we'll be working on some plumbing and be able to start filling the sucker up. So you guys, let's go check this out. Let's go, let's do our first cut on the pre-filter box. All right, so we got the plastic here. We're gonna do a, we actually did a little test run on the one section. You can see this is where the water is gonna overflow into the pre-filter box and down the pipe. So we're gonna give a couple more. We're gonna space these pre-filter slots, maybe about a ½ inch or so. So this is our test piece. So we're gonna do a few more test runs on this, and then we're gonna do it again for real, and hopefully that we're not wrecking some expensive acrylic. So this is black acrylic, and actually I think it's oh yeah, poly something. It's like almost like bulletproof plastic. So this stuff is really expensive. So we don't want to mess this up. Not this one, but the real one. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna turn it on, give it a little go. And this is a router table, by the way. This looks like a table saw, but you can look close here. This is our router blade, and that's gonna make our circular cuts. And this thing is extremely dangerous. Obviously, wear your safety goggles and don't do this at home unless you have an experienced aquarium DIY guy helping you. So, all right, here we go. So satisfying. Obviously this is not going to be brown. This is just a protective layer that's on it. The black plastic is going to just disappear in the background. So when you guys come in a few months, hopefully, and you're looking in the pond, you're like, oh my gosh, I remember when that guy was building that piece of plastic, and now it's just a background to all the filtration that's in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this slide over. We'll speed it up for you so you don't have to watch 5 minutes of me moving the slide over, but we're gonna slide it over, remount it, and then go another cut. So obviously, if you are a tool guy and you're like, what the heck is that guy doing? So we're actually taking the guide and we're actually screwing the guide into the table for every cut that we make. So this is just a little on-the-fly customizing of our tool. So we're actually drilling new holes. That's how serious we are. We're literally redesigning this whole scene here, and we're probably wrecking our base of our router in the meantime. So this might have to be repaired after we actually put all this together. So here we go. Let's round two. And actually, I can see that I didn't go over enough. I missed my mark. Missed my mark here. All right. So I think we're. All right. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a couple tips. All right. So round two. We're ready for round two. So satisfying. All right, so as we go through, we're gonna just keep going. We're just gonna go all the way down. There's gonna be about 20 of these slots here, and then we're gonna do our satisfying peeling of the paper, but you can kind of get the idea. So the water level, this is gonna manipulate the water level. We might actually put an adjustment plastic behind it, so that way we can adjust our water level to make sure that the stingrays and whatever other fish that we're putting in the tank are not gonna flop right out the side, right onto your feet as you're looking at the tank. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, subscribe. We're building this channel out, so we want you guys to share with us what you think about this video in the comments below, and hit that bell button. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and check out our next video next week. Thanks.